League Tier 4. We were having some problems with the game volume, and we decided to restart the lobby due to Wrathful not getting in properly, but it is Jonathan Webster alongside Saxman here tonight again. That was an interesting qualifying session where Sky Hot Wheels was 6/10 ahead of who got second? It was Test Signs. So Sky Hot Wheels in the Red Bull is absolutely flying out there. This race should be interesting, Saxman.
You know, it really is. Really impressed. You got to give it to the team here at VRL for setting these grids. A lot of competitive times, but the grid's real tight. You know, through 1 through 11, I believe it was, only separated by within a second of each other. So, looking for some strong competition out of these guys tonight.
Yeah, for sure. As these drivers finally ready up, they will in a second. I'm really excited about this race. That should offer some decent strategies and maybe even a safety car here and there. That really would mix things up here.
Who do you got for the race win today?
So I was just going to mention that, Saxman. I think this is time now to state who is your pick to win the race and who is your one to watch to come throughout the field. So Saxman, go ahead.
You know, I got to go with our pole sitter, Sky Hot Wheels. He put in a very, very strong last time. And I think my dark horse, TK14X, he did not get a good lap in during quali, but, you know, having raced with him before, you know, he has some good pace, and it's a matter of keeping it clean as he works his way through the field here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for me, my one to watch probably is going to be UFR Ardell. I've raced with him before. Quick driver, clean. So I'm interested to see what he can do and come through that field. I think he's starting mid-pack. And my pick to win the race has to be BRL Phantom. We saw him pop in a lap there at the end. I think he's starting P3 or P4. So he's up there in that Merc. It should be interesting.
What about
the session is about to start and the parade lap is about to commence.
What do you think about our two teammates there in the banana boats? You get the Renault drivers of Mitch and Jules. How do you think they're going to play that strategy coming through the first stint?
Well, it just depends who's ever ahead of each other and if they're communicating with each other. Some of these drivers do stay in each other's parties and communicate through teams, or it could be random if they do not know each other. But yeah, I mean, whoever's in front there, Mitch and Run the Jewels, or another case with the Sky Hot Wheels and UFR Ardell.
Looks like Enter Caesar, Big Hairy Jock, Sploof, TK14X, all deciding to start this race in the mediums, and then Wrathful down there, kind of the lone wolf, if you will, starting off in the hard tire, trying to see what kind of strategy he can stretch out here through the first stint.
Yeah, for sure, and I'm actually going to change the game volume right before the race here. It's just a little bit loud for my liking, so bear with me, viewers out there. Hello and welcome to Tier 4 of the Breakout Racing League. To all 30 viewers, I hope you're having a great night, and this action is about to get underway. Sky Hot Wheels got pole by 6/10. Absolutely smashed it out there in his Red Bull. Test Signs in second, and BRL Phantom in third. But yes, you did mention earlier that Wrathful is the only one out there on those hard compound of tires. There's a few drivers on the mediums. Entered Caesar, Big Hairy Jock, Spoof, TK are all on the medium compound tires. Tracy is the only one on the softs down there between the hard and the medium runners. But everybody else from 11th on down to pole are starting on the soft tires. As these drivers warm up their tires around this parade lap, coming around now to form up on the grid, and we'll get this race underway.
It's going to be really interesting to see how Wrathful pulls off the strategy. You know, he's running the risk of getting caught out by a safety car there, but he has the option of going to the softer medium tire depending on when he stops. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to turn it over to you, man. Get us on our race start here. The lights go out here on Australia.
And here we go. The drivers forming up on the grid here at the Australian Grand Prix. Should be a fantastic Grand Prix. Here we go. The red lights. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. red lights, and lights out, and away we go. A decent start there from Tess Sainz. Oh my God. Tess Sainz. Sky Hot Wheels is still in the lead. The interviews all messed up. And oh my God, Sky Hot Wheels runs a little bit wide there in his Red Bull. That opens the door for Tess Sainz. Tess Sainz is now in the lead. I don't know what is happening with the intervals right now. This game is absolutely broken. But Tess Sainz leads SGT Milk 4. Fantastic start for him. VRL Phantom, my guy, is up to 5th now. Sky Hot Wheels in 6th. I don't think those are right. I don't know what is happening.
Yeah, the timing looks a little bit off, but you know what? Pretty strong start.
Oh, and now
everybody.
it's good. Now it is fixed. So Tess Sainz leads SGT Milk. Mitch got a fantastic start there. He's now up to 3rd. VRL Phantom, a poor start from Sky Hot Wheels. VR10 Motorsport and Alfa Romeo is looking to make a move on Sky Hot Wheels. What can he do? The overtake mode is deployed. Can he go around the outside? No, he cannot. He's a little bit too far back. But his teammate UFR Ardell is keen to overtake, and he's off. Wow. He's already off. He's lost his front wing. That is a shame for him and his Red Bull. Little too opportunistic there to be making a move on the first lap in that corner. We've seen that time in and time out again from UFR Ardell. The predicted strategy sponsored by AWS is down there on the bottom. That is a new graphic. It is absolutely fantastic. Tess Sainz leads.
Oh, we got a little bit of an incident down here in back of the
Oh my
fields.
God, Big Hairy Jock is now out. So Big Hairy Jock has crashed.
We got a BSC. This is
That
what
is
we were
not
talking
good.
about. It's going to allow Ardell to get a stop in here and not lose too much time to that field. Ardell, like it or not, and Track 3 Me also coming in. Looks like these guys picked up some damage on that opening lap.
Wow, so that's 6 drivers in the pit lane to do some repairs, and Big Hairy Jock is out of here. He's absolutely finished. So what a shame for him in his first race in that Haas. As things stand, though, Tess Sainz in the lead, followed by Milk and Mitch. VRL Phantom just chilling back there in 4th a little bit under pressure from Sky Hot Wheels. Then there's a gap to 6th. ER10 Motorsport occupies that spot. Run the Jules, good start from him. I think he's about the same. We can look at the biggest gainers and movers here. Yeah, so the biggest gainer at the start there was Wraithful. Is he even driving his car? No, he is not. So Wraithful has been taken over by the computer here. He is having terrible connection issues tonight. But the biggest gainer besides him was TK. Saxman, your pick to watch as this Grand Prix commences. But yes, TK up to 9th, so he's gained 6 positions. It's a very good start from him. He looks to continue that. And ER10 Motorsport, he's in the pits already after lap 1 on the soft. So very early stop from him. We must have some wing damage. That brings Jules up a place and entered Caesar up a place. Hello to all the 36 viewers at home. Hope you are enjoying this race so far. Tess Sainz leads again, followed by Milk, Mitch, Phantom, Sky Hot Wheels, and Run the Jules is your top 6. Very close quarters here, Saxman.
Yeah. Up there between the midfield, but those top 5 guys are running pretty close with Sky one up here on the back of VRL Phantom. It's the first move here from Sky Hot Wheels. A little bit of a lockup there from VRL Phantom. You know, he had a terrible start, but it's looking like he's having to work his way up through the field, and it's just going to be a matter of getting around these guys as quickly as he can, but we know he has the pace tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he got it wrong with all the brakes, but Milk, here he goes. DRS activated. Will he make a move? He's going to try her the long way around. I've seen this not work out. They big wheels, and oh my God. Tess Sainz has retired.
Tess Sainz out of the race.
Wow. That is something else. That is not
That's
good
going to bring
at
in a
all.
safety car.
Wow, so the safety car is out even though it does not show it on my screen. Wow, what a shame for Tess Sainz leading this race, and Milk takes him out. And VRL Phantom has the time to pit, so he's going to come in and run the Jules as well.
Smart
so this
move.
shakes everything up. This might be the
Yeah,
move
kind
of
of
the
a
race right
mistake.
here.
It is. I think kind of a mistake here by the top 3 guys not pitting. You know, you're going to do about 2 or 3 laps behind the safety car, and Hearts can easily go to the end. Surprised they didn't stop there. What do you think about it?
Oh man. Well, see, if I were me racing, I would definitely go in the pits and pop on some hards if I had time to. Those guys actually popped on some mediums, which I'm quite surprised about because that tire can last up to 18 laps, but that's not going to get them the full distance. And then you have Wraithful, who's not in the session on those hards as a ghost car, so he's going to be flying out there. But I mean, why throw on the mediums when you can throw on the hards, you know, to the end of the race and not have to pit and lose all that time again? But man, I really feel for Test Signs there. That was such a shame.
You know, again, we talked about it. Track limits are brutal, and if you have too much wheel angle coming off some of these corners, trying to avoid running wide, you can actually lose the rear end of these cars on the easier side. I've done it already. Kind of curious to see who's going to be pushing the limits there on track limits, and if it's going to catch anybody out like it did Test Signs.
Oh man, that was such a shame. I mean, it was a good move around the outside. It's just, you know, Test Signs just got a little too juicy with the throttle there and went around. So that's a shame for his race, but you know, there's always Bahrain next week. That's what we like to say. UFR Ardale, this is really going to help him after a lap 1 incident, so he's going to be back up there on the hard tires at the end of the field. So him and Trace, good call from them to stay on those hards. Will any of the drivers pit here, Saxman? What do you think?
You know, unless you missed it, you probably want to stop now if you are going to stop under the safety car. Otherwise, you're bound to lose too much track position, and
what
it's almost.
What is going on? VRL Phantom completely loses the car. What has just happened there? Some poor car control.
He's broken his wing too.
Oh man, has he?
Yeah, he broke his wing. Surprised he didn't pull back into the pits there.
Oh, and he's been
looks like he was disqualified.
He's been disqualified. So wow, that is a turn of events. That was my guy to win the race. So VRL Phantom is now out in his Mercedes. So that is not going to help that team out. I'm reading the chat right now. It says one guy said, haha, Phantom, yeah, I'm not going to say that word here on live stream, but yes, that was a dumb move there from Phantom, reversing in the pit lane. That will get you disqualified right on the spot. The one pitter that time, though, was UFR Rage, so Rage came in and stopped for the hards. I think that is a very safe call. I mean, Saxman, I felt those hards the other day, and Spoof is now left the session. Oh, but he's retired. He's DNF from this race, so that really doesn't mean anything. But Saxman, yeah, the other day when I was racing in Tier 2, there was a real problem with the hards. I had no pace on them, and they took about 6 to 7 laps to heat up and come to that max potential. And I was still a second slower than the medium runner. So those tires are very difficult to handle, but I mean, not making an extra pit stop, that could also play beneficial to those drivers down in the pack right now.
Yeah, you're going to want to have some great pace if you're going to be out here on the mediums. Just as you said, man, those hards are tough. They take about 2 or 3 laps, like you said, to get up to temperature. And the car can feel like it's skating on ice the first couple laps there. But again, the pit delta here, over 20 seconds, so you're bound to lose a lot of time if you have to make an extra stop on the mediums and you don't have your race pace that matches some of these other guys who might even just be on the hard tire. Real interesting, though, Wrathful on the hard, up to 5th, and we kind of called his strategy as a little bit of interesting. He's still going to have to stop, but I think he's going to be the man to beat with the fastest lap already at a 126.7.
The safety car comes in, and Milk is already gone. He's gone, and what just happened? So Mitch is following the safety car in, and Milk is... What just happened? That is not good.
Mitch picked up some wing damage.
Oh, and Milk ran off the track there, so that's not going to help his time. Enter Caesar, who's on a flyer. Sky Hot Wheels moves over to the right. He's going to send it down the inside on the softs. Can he make the move, stick around the outside? No, they bend wheels, and Enter Caesar keeps the position. A little squirrely there, though. Wow, so he's real. Oh, wow, he almost lost the car again there. So Sky Hot Wheels stays behind Enter Caesar there. SGT Milk, an absolutely flyer of a start there. I don't know what happened to Mitch, but Mitch threw on the hards at the beginning of the safety car restart. I don't know what he was thinking, but I mean, what a start there for SGT Milk. I mean, he's already 1.7 seconds ahead, and we're not even done with half the lap.
Yeah, Mitch got a bad start there. Kind of looks like it accordioned up as we were coming to the green, got to the back of somebody and had wing damage. you know, it was significant. So he's quicker to come in and hit and get that replaced and staying out there.
Yeah, for sure, but Entered Caesar looks real squirrely on those mediums. That traction control he's probably using is not working out for him, and Wraithful has joined back. I don't know what is wrong with his car. He keeps joining in and out, and his car keeps ghosting. So he's having some real bad connection issues tonight. But Sky Hot Wheels, can he make a move? And we are weaving across the track. Sky Hot Wheels deploying overtake. Will he sender? No, he will not. He thinks better of it, but he's going to have more overtake and rich mix flowing through that Red Bull. Oh, he moves over to the right. He's really swerving there. Oh, he's going to go for a late send. He sent it down the inside, and that move is going to stick. Oh, no, they touch it. Entered Caesar is around. Oh, my good God. Entered Caesar is falling down the order. Oh, man. That is very unfortunate for him. Sky Hot Wheels just tried to send her, and Entered Caesar got a little bit too eager to get back on the power. So that is a shame for him.
You know what?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't agree with that, man. You know, Entered Caesar, if he's playing it smart, he has to let Sky Hot Wheels by, knowing that he's going to have to pit in the next couple of laps. You know, unfortunate to kind of make that mistake there. It cost him what could have been a good podium finish if this race got to the end.
Yeah, for sure. And some of the tires are messed up on the left-hand side, so please do not pay attention to that. Like TK, I do not think, why is the interval not working? The interval is not working, so that is a shame right now.
The interval here, timing.
Yeah, I
agree with this game, but I'm sure Cody's will come out with a nice little patch in a couple months to fix it.
For sure, I have no clue what's going on. Excuse me. Oh, there it goes. All right, so the interval is back up there, and Sky Hot Wheels has seized that gap from Milk down to 7.5 tenths. He's gaining very quickly on Milk out there. Milk not looking so steady on those soft tires after 7 laps. TK14, your guy, Saxman, that you picked as a one to watch. He's up there in third from like 14th on the grid, so he is having one heck of a race right now.
TK keeping it clean, and you know that was his mission from the beginning, starting back there towards the back and starting on the mediums. As long as he didn't come up through the field and catch any sort of wing damage, he was going to be, you know, contender here for the finish. Funny enough, Run the Jewels 24, having already completed his stop, it looks like, he could be sitting in 5th with the guys in front of him still having to stop and make their tire change.
Yeah, for sure, but the only problem that I see with Run the Jewels is he's on the medium compound tires, and he stops so early that those mediums by the end of the race are going to degrade so heavily, and that is not going to be good for him at the end of the race, so he might get blitzed. But for right now, he's running up in 5th, having a fantastic race. ER10 Motorsport also in 4th on 7 laps.
Looks like we got a battle for the lead here. Sky Hot Wheels coming to make a move on Sergeant Milk.
Yes.
And he sets the fastest lap.
Yeah, so Sky Hot Wheels is really keen to get by Sergeant Milk. He's going to move over to the left. Sky Hot Wheels is going to fly by him with DRS, and Sky Hot Wheels has now taken the lead. But Saxman, what lap are these drivers going to pit on?
You know, they're pushing lap 9 and 10. You definitely
Milk
don't.
Is around. And he's reset the track. That is definitely going to be looked at. We do not allow resetting the track, I'm pretty sure, in the Breakout Racing League. He's going to stay off the racing line, though, but I have no clue what happened. I was looking at the stream, I was looking at the comment section, and boom, he's around, and he's lost most of his wing. Oh, he's in the wall now.
He's in the
so
wall.
Milk is
Not
fell
good.
from grace here, from 1st to 8th within 1 lap. So Milk, that is so unfortunate for him. Hopefully he can muscle his way back around to the pits, pop on a new set of tires and get a new fresh wing and go to the end of the race, and hopefully there is something that helps him along the way. We have a battle brewing. Entered Caesar is looking to make a move on UFR Rage. He's going to go around the outside here. We've already seen this not work. Clean, and Rage gives him a room. So good move from Entered Caesar there. He's up to 7th after having a disaster of a first couple of laps for him. But yeah, now that brings TK up into 2nd in ER10 Motorsport to round out your podium due to Sergeant Milk losing the car and going around and breaking his front wing. Hello to all 40 viewers. from home. This is the Breakout Racing League Tier 4. Sky Hot Wheels is your leader. Saxman, what? Give me some info here. Give me something. I mean, that was a massive mistake from Sergeant Milk.
Yeah, you know, and we didn't talk about this, but you got to wonder, are these maybe possibly struggling with a little bit of tire wear and tire pressures? You know, we didn't talk about that in quality or at the beginning of the race, but some of these guys, if they got their setups wrong, could be pushing the limits of the tire temps, and as they get really hot, you know this from drag racing, as do I, ability to lose a car a lot easier, especially if you're burning up those rear tires.
Yeah, for sure. As we ride on board ER10 Motorsport, it has about 40% ERS. That is another thing we have to mention. I mentioned it during qualifying, the three modes of ERS, but the ERS is so, you can use it within half a lap, most of it. I mean, if you have a long straightaway, I mean, there's a couple around here, I mean, you can use about 75 to 80%. So they're going to have to save and watch that ERS throughout the race.
Yeah, you know, and you don't want to be using the ERS unless you're passing somebody or defending. If you're using it, you want to use it sparingly because it does deplete extra quick. And these guys are trying to maybe push up on the back of somebody, use it if they want to close that gap, but they also want to conserve it. So when they go for that move, they have some in the bank to make the move.
Yeah, for sure. And Give Me My Pipe looks keen on overtaking Run the Jewels, who locks up there, going down into the slow left right-hander. Excuse me, I don't know my left from right. But in the chat, though, a couple of guys that are saying that you are tweaking to Sergeant Milk for resetting the track, that he didn't read the rules. So I agree with that. That is unacceptable from him, and hopefully he gets spoken to with that, but maybe he can continue to have a decent race.
Yeah, a little bit of a train forming back behind ER10 Motorsports. You got Run the Jewels, Get Me My Pipe, and Like Me or Not pushing up, and then Rage as well pushing up to the back of that train there. We talked about it. When you come in and pit for new tires, if you're on the softs, I think that's this lap, if not the next lap, because these guys are pushing 10, 11, 12 laps on those tires as it is. Yeah,
for sure. And at the back of this train, we see UFR Rage. He's the one of the only runners that stopped for hards at the safety car restart. Did it at the perfect time, too, so he has the least amount of wear on his tires. So he's closing up to the back of the field as Sky Hot Wheels, your leader, is now in the pit lane. Where will he come out here? His teammate is going to fly
Wrathful
by
looking
him.
to make... Wrathful making a move on Ardell, and Ardell defends.
Oh, and oh my God!
Oh, and they collide!
They collide there. Wow, that was very unfortunate for them. Barely caught that. Wrathful seems like he's gotten back in the race due to that collision. UFR Ardell, I'm not sure what happened there, but that is no good for Wrathful, who was keen on
it looks like Wrathful
went
for a late move there. Unfortunately, ran a little deep in the braking zone and just caught the front end of Ardell's car there on the right front. Kind of sent him for a spin there in the gravel trap.
Yeah, for sure. And TK is now out in the lead by 5 seconds, and Give Me My Pipe is all over the back of Run the Jewels, just really harassing his gearbox right now in that Renault. We're going to ride on board with him. He's going to get a clean exit here. DRS activated. What can he do? I think he's a little bit too far back to send her down the inside, but he'll have another opportunity coming up soon as Run the Jewels actually closes on ER10 Motorsport. So these guys, they're really forming a train, and there's some good battles coming up here.
You know, TK on the mediums here, Webster, you got to wonder, what is the strategy move here? He has to maybe cover up, the Sky Hot Wheels, but when does he make that stop? We'll have to see. But the top guys here on the medium tire, with the exception of ER10 Motorsport, who's still pushing those softs to their absolute limit.
Yeah, for sure. Can Give Me My Pipe get around Run the Jewels? No. He is too far back as Run the Jewels continuously locks up going through that corner, and Rage is still at the back of this train. UFR Rage, I can't say it enough. He is in a prime position right now to take over this race and maybe even win this race. It just depends on how quick Sky Hot Wheels is and what happens throughout the course of this race. I mean, we still have 15 laps to go. Can I do some math? 16 laps to go, excuse me. I don't even think that's right still. But as they continue, TK leads this race on those mediums. Hasn't stopped yet, though. ER10 Motorsport has to be feeling those soft tires. 12 laps. That is a long time on those tires around here. As Run the Jewels is running in third. Give Me My Pipe in fourth. Like Me or Not in the AlphaTauri in fifth. UFR Rage all over the back of Like Me or Not already. The Rage is really finding some...
Oh, and ER10 loses the car.
ER10, yeah, that's ER10. So ER10, the guy who was running up in second, I just mentioned it, how he was struggling on those tires. Just went round. He's lost most of his wings, so this is going to kill his chances tonight for a good podium. Wow, that's a shame for him. Go ahead, Saxman.
No, just unfortunate. You know, I thought he was pushing those tires a little bit too long in the tooth, but unfortunately lost the rear of the car. Now has to do a wing replacement, so his night pretty much over as far as a good finish goes.
Yeah, I mean, he could still get a top 10, maybe score some points, get out of here, get some confidence up, and go out there at Bahrain and do something well, but that is really a shame for him. But as they continue, TK is pulling away about, I don't know, 3 or 4/10 a sector. The gap is now up to about 7 seconds. Behind him is Run the Jewels and Get Me My Pipe. We're battling it out right now. Get Me My Pipe is trying to overtake this guy for multiple laps. And
Rage making a move on Like Me or Not.
The Rage found the horsepower that Ferrari
and he picks up a 3-second penalty.
Oh my God! Wow! Like Me or Not has just died.
Yeah.
Like Me or Not has just died. And
let's bring out a safety car.
And that is a safety car. Wow, he is just absolutely just pile drive the wall. He's just died. Absolutely died.
Like Me or Not. Yeah, he was struggling for rear end grip. I'd been watching him and Rage battle there in the last couple laps, and just seemed like he couldn't get off the corners and was just lighting up those rear tires. And looks like he finally paid the price. Maybe caught that exit curb the wrong way.
Oh my God, this is a massive shakeup now. TK hasn't been in the pits.
He didn't stop.
Yeah, no. So he didn't have the opportunity to stop because he was already ahead when the safety car came out.
Oh no.
So TK hasn't stopped out there. He's 15 laps in on the mediums. Wow, this is really going to hurt his chances at a race win today, unless there's another safety car or something that his luck just, just says, okay, let's go out there and win this race. But yeah, as of right now, TK is in the lead, hasn't stopped yet. Sky Hot Wheels, good pit stop from him, really, really good. That was a very well-timed pit stop from him. Run the Jewels stops, puts on the hards. Get Me My Pipe also stops and puts on the hards. UFR Rage switches from the hards to the mediums, so he could potentially, we saw his pace earlier in the race. I mean, he was coming, he just got past Like Me or Not, before Like Me or Not just died into the wall, but he's got some good pace on him, Saxman.
Yeah, he definitely does. The strategy worked out for him, stopping under, I believe, the first safety car. And right now, as it's playing out, even if TK was to pull in the pits this very second, it's looking like he's still going to come out 7th or 8th. So just super unfortunate to get caught out by the safety car there when Like Me or Not, just off the exit curb coming through the S's.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that was such a shame. I mean, one of the guys, Ritzy Raccoon, the Henchman 21 in the chat, Like Me or Not's car exploded. I am not sure it exploded, but he definitely pile drove the wall there. So that was a real shame for him. But who's gonna bring
TK.
Saxman, this is really gonna help drivers like Ennard Caesar or Sergeant Milk or Mitch, who are so far off the pace. This brings them back to the race, and they have some fresh tires to go out there and get a good points finish. But TK,
yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, but TK's gonna fall.
He's
all
on
the
the
way
soft
down
tire.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's gonna be on the soft tire. It's gonna be pushing it. We do have, those soft tires don't last long, but hopefully the fuel load's burned off and the car's a little bit lighter and they last a little bit longer. But be interesting to see if TK can bring this home on the soft tires. But kind of what you were saying, this is gonna bring everybody back in the fold here. And as long as these guys keep it clean, they all have a really good shot at getting some points. And like we said, got to get through the first race of the season here in Australia and get some confidence up and get some points on the board.
Yeah, TK putting on the soft tires, that's a little bit of a ballsy strategy there, because those soft tires, I mean, we saw, who was it that crashed? It was, who went round? It was, Sergeant,
you know,
Sergeant
it was
Milk.
Test Signs.
No, it was Sergeant Milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sergeant Milk, he was 12 or 13 laps in on those soft tires. And he went round. So, I mean, TK really pushing it here. So it should be.
Yeah, and ER10 pushed those ER10 pushed those softs, you know, at the beginning of the race a long ways, and you know, struggled for grip and also lost it. Had to come in and replace his wing. You know, it's gonna be tough, but I think TK, you know, he's been forced into this box, catching the safety car at the wrong time, and you just gotta hope that he gets a couple more laps in here before we go green, to limit the wear on those tires.
Yeah, for sure. Is the safety car restart happening this lap, Saxman?
You know, I didn't catch that. It does not look that way.
I think it is. I think we will get back.
Lights are out.
Yeah. So here
Lights
goes
are out
Sky
on the
Hot
safety
Wheels.
car.
When will he go? When will he go? He's thinking about going. He's thinking about going, and he's now off. The Sky Hot Wheels leads this race onto the 17th lap out of 29 in his Red Bull. Sky Hot Wheels down in the first corner they go. From Run the Jewels or
Run the Jewels runs a little bit wide.
Runs a little bit wide there and pushes Give Me My Pipe off. And oh my God, UFR Ardell taking it 3 wide. Splits the middle there. And both Red Bulls are up 1-2.
What a move.
What a move. UFR Ardell splitting the middle there. And that means Give Me My Pipe is now overtaking Run the Jewels as well. So 1A move from the two of them. UFR Ardell, a 2-for-1 combo. We like to call that here in the Breakout Racing League. Just straight up the middle. But Run the Jewels really under pressure now from Wrathful. As they go and continue. Wow, ER10 Motorsport all over the back of Wrathful. Gets a little tank slapper there. Saves it though somehow. Followed by Enter Caesar, TK, Trace Me, and Mitch is your top 10. But wow, what a restart from
TK watching this battle behind Enter Caesar and ER10 Motorsport on the softer tire. The two of the guys in front of him on the hard and medium. He has to make it by these guys quickly if he wants to keep up pace with the guys in front.
Yeah, I'm just still mesmerized about that move that UFR Ardell pulled off. Entered Caesar looking to make a move. No, it's TK! No! Wow, and TK's around, so that ruins his race. That is such a shame for him on those softs. I don't know if he had made contact with anybody. It kind of looked like it the way he went around, but yes, that is so unfortunate for TK as Wrathful's all over the back of Run the Jewels here. He's gonna flow Rich Mix and that ERS Kitty sender down the inside. Thinks better of it. Jules locks up. And there's Wrathful ahead of Jules for 4th position. Here he comes. The one with the bad connection. Here he comes in that black Merc. Here he comes, Zach.
Run the Jewels struggling on those hard tires. Wrathful making the move to get by. TK got a little bit lucky, man. No wing damage, but a bit of a mistake, just probably getting lucky by. But I certainly understand his frustration in the position he's in.
Yeah, definitely. I feel so bad for TK. I mean, it looked like he made contact with the Racing Point that was who was in front of him of Entered Caesar, and then got double whammy and basically hit from him. So that's really cost him a podium position. He was looking quick too. But as it stands right now, Sky Hot Wheels is in the lead, UFR Ardell, and Give Me My Pipe. Go ahead, Saxman.
Ardell, man, that move was spectacular, and I was about to say he needed to open the gap to Get Me My Pipe, and oh, he's in the pits. Interesting.
So UFR Ardell pits. I don't know what he is doing here. That is a very interesting strategy. I have no clue what kind of, yeah, I don't know what he's doing. But that opens the door for Give Me My Pipe and Wrathful. So those guys.
You know, I think Wrathful is going to push up. Yeah, he's going to push up on the back of Get Me My Pipe. Get Me My Pipe on the hard tire. Wrathful there on the mediums. Been pretty quick all night long, so we'll see what happens here for 2nd place. And then Run the Jewels, still not out of this thing. Just got a terrible start on that restart. We'll see how he wraps up tonight's race.
Yeah, TK is all over the back of Entered Caesar again. He's going to try and make a move at some point. He's really pissed off now, I think, now that he's spun out. He's going to send her up the inside. Wow, what a move. What a move. Andrew Caesar gave him that car's width room that we didn't see from Roman Grosjean the other day, but man, what a move from TK there. The DR10 is now all over the back of Run the Jewels. So this battle is heating up. What can he do? DRS activated now. As they go down this back straight, he's gaining on Run the Jewels. Will he send her down the inside? No, he will not. Thinks better of it. Jules lock continuously locks up. You better get a key for that lock. But as they continue right now, Sky Hot Wheels out in the lead by 4.5 seconds, almost 5 seconds. Give Me My Pipe seems to be struggling a little bit. Runs wide there on those hards. Grateful looking to pounce here on those medium tires. Run the Jewels. ER10 Motorsport still keen to get by Run the Jewels here.
He is. ER10 Motorsport has a 5-second penalty to contend with here at the end of this race.
Oh, and excuse me real quick, Rathbel down the inside. Oh, they touch it. Oh, what a save. Wow, that was very close from Wraithful going around there. Oh boy. So he tried to send her on Give Me My Pipe, but it did not work out. They made some contact, and Wrathful almost went round, but he saved it.
You don't want to be too impatient here. Wrathful definitely has a higher pace. He just has to wait for the right time to get by and do the move in a clean manner.
And TK, wow, he got by ER10, and now he is through on Run the Jewels. So TK is really coming up the field quite quickly.
TK, no time penalties that I could see. I believe Get Me My Pipe has a 5-second, if I am not mistaken.
Check that later in the race if you'd like. Actually, preferably now. Actually, no. Let's
he has a 3-second.
Okay, he does have a 3-second. So that's a shame for him. What does Sky Hot Wheels have? Do we know?
Sky Hot Wheels been keeping it clean all night long. Just one warning, so I mean he's going to continue to drive away from the field. No time penalties to contend with either. And Wrathful, same thing here. Very clean driver. Not a single warning through this race so far.
I'm going to have to cut you off there. Wrathful is going to deploy DRS. Can he make a move here? He's going to be a little bit too far back. I don't know why he's not using overtake mode. I try and get past this guy. Give Me My Pipe right away as soon as he got up to the back of him, but he did not deploy. And this is just pulling TK. This battle, this is just deploying TK right up into this mix. So TK is keen to get by both of these guys and try and drive up there to Sky Hot Wheels, but hopefully he hasn't used all of his tires because he's already spun once and he's on the soft tires.
Yeah, he's going to want to keep these tires pretty minty through the second half of this stint here. He's been pushing pretty hard, and but Get Me My Pipe and Wrathful, all defending here against TK, it looks like now for those final 2 podium spots.
Yeah, for sure. And Give Me My Pipe has pulled a little bit there on Wrathful. Maybe he deployed that ERS that we so love in this game because he fly by the other opponent. But TK right all over the back of these two. Really just there. If one of these guys makes a mistake or he gets the traction where somebody doesn't. Oh, and he's ran wide. He's in
a wall.
Yeah, he made a little bit of a mistake there. I don't think it cost him, though, with that front wing. But, I mean, that was not good for him. I've never seen TK14, a driver like that, ever do that. But as we continue, Wrathful, just Give Me My Pipe is out there just solidly holding his own ground.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't made the move yet on Give Me My Pipe. Give Me My Pipe defending pretty hard there on the hard tires. And Sergeant Milk retired from the session.
Yeah, so Sergeant Milk is out, and that is a VSC. So the virtual safety car is out, so this is going to help these drivers save a little bit of fuel there. And some ERS as well, so this is going to be very beneficial to someone like TK, who's also on the softs. He gets to cool those down a little bit after spinning and just being on it for the last 5-6 laps.
Yeah, it looks like he's possibly struggling with some tire temp issues. A little bit of understeer. I've been watching him on the exit of these corners, so VSC definitely allowing him to cool those front soft Pirelli tires down.
Yeah, for sure. We love Pirelli. This weekend's race was absolutely fantastic. Great call by them for going on a softer tire. So see Max Verstappen win. That was pretty solid. As we get back underway, green flag is flying. Whoever's flying that flag, I don't know what kind of celebrity it is tonight. Maybe it's Daniel Stevens, the Tier 1 commentator. But as we continue, TK gets a fantastic exit there.
Wow.
He's going to try and make a move here. Overtake mode flying. Oh no! That is not good at all. That is not good at all.
Wrathful looks like he ghosted there, which opportune moment for TK because they came pretty close to having a little bit of a collision there.
Yes, and I think Wrathful is actually disconnected from the session again. So this is
Oh,
about
no.
the 10th or 11th time he's been disconnected tonight. That's why we restarted the lobby in the first place, due to the game sound on my end and him not being able to race. So that's going to be a real shame for him. He was sitting up in third, nice and pretty, and now he's dropped down to fourth, and Run the Jewels is looking a little bit more hungry as the race continues. But TK wants to get on with it with Give Me My Pipe. That does not sound too good. But as they continue, they go through this fast right-hander. TK about a second off of Give Me My Pipe as we run down the field. Sky Hot Wheels is still out in the lead, almost an 8.5 second gap to get me on back to Give Me My Pipe. TK in third, Wrathful, who just got disconnected, is in fourth. Run the Jewels just running a quiet racing fifth, locking up everywhere. He's got to get a key for that thing. ER10 Motorsport just chilling down in sixth. Entered Caesar in seventh. UFR Ardell, tough race for him, man. He made that fantastic move and then decided to pit. I don't know what he was smoking or thinking there. But as he continues, he's in eighth. Trace Me, who's been disconnected for most of this lobby, is down in ninth.
TK making a move on Give Me My Pipe, sending
TK
up the inside.
Up the inside of Give Me My Pipe.
Touch.
What a move there. They touch a little bit, as you said, Saxman, and TK is on by now. And TK in that Ferrari.
Strong move. TK now has to protect those tires. He's by Get Me My Pipe, who has a 3-second penalty. TK, no penalties, but has to get these tires another 6 laps to the end. We'll see if he can do it.
Yeah, the move looked quite clean. I mean, it was a little sketchy. You kind of pushed Get Me My Pipe wide, but you really got to get your elbows out here, Australia. There's not many overtaking zones besides the front away in that corner right there, and TK really just showed how to do it.
Yeah, TK on the racing line, man. He has right to the track there at that point, being ahead of Get Me My Pipe. You never want to see drivers touch or bang wheels. You always want to see a clean move. But yes, TK getting by the opportune time.
Yeah, for sure. And hopefully you can hold on there with those softs. I mean, those softs are really brutal here once they hit around 12 to 13 laps. And we saw that earlier with Tess Sainz and Sergeant Milk, who are both out of this race. Your non-runner.
Looks like Wrathful is back.
Yes, Wrathful is back, so he is closing a little bit. He's just lost about a 10th. But what can he do? Can he drive up to Give Me My Pipe? He's on the mediums, and Get Me My Pipe is on the hard tires as TK runs off in the grass a little bit. I bet he's starting to struggle with about 5 laps to go here in this race.
Yeah, and doesn't need a push again. And he maybe doesn't know, but Get Me My Pipe have a 3-second penalty. If TK still has pace, he'll pull along Get Me My Pipe. Wrathful will try to push up back to those podium positions, at least try to fight for the podium at the end of this race. Yeah,
right now we're on board with ER10. Really just run a quiet race. I mean, not really in many battles, just kind of relaxing, just running at his own pace. He's got Run the Jewels ahead of him about 7/10 up the road. The guy in the chat, said Spinala. Good on you, man. But yes, as ER10 looks to close up on Run the Jewels here. We're riding in the field. We can right now. Run the Jewels takes the right-hander, locks up, keeps locking up, man. This guy better learn. The 10.
Yeah, those hard tires not giving him the grip that he wants. And once you start locking up, it's easy to keep doing it. And he does it again, man. It's going to hurt his pace here at the end of the race as he wears out those tires up front.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. And Draken Beast says, play nice, boys. So hopefully these guys can play nice as ER10 looks to make a move around the outside and he makes it stick.
That's strong.
Wow, what a move there.
Strong move.
Yeah, strong move. That is exactly, you couldn't describe that better. That is just a strong, you can't defend from that, you know? I mean you can, but That is so hard to defend from. Great move from ER10 Motorsport. He's now finding himself up in 5th. And UFR Rage is around the outside of Trace Me. He's still disconnected. He's off of the grass. What can he do here? Down the inside, and will he get the move done? Oh, maybe. They're side by side. Yep. UFR Rage beats the
Rage picking up a 3-second there.
Yeah, so he picks up a 3-second time penalty, and he's probably going to finish in the points, though, because Mitch is a very long way back. But good for him for that recovery from earlier. As things continue to stand with 4 to go. Yeah, 4 to go.
Hot Wheels, man. Opening up an 8.5 second lap.
He's been unstoppable today. He's kind of led from the start almost. Just got lucky there with that pit stop on the hards when he put the tires on, and he's just driven away from the field here on both safety car restarts. In second, we find TK in the Ferrari. Your guy. So your guy is up there. You're one to watch, and you're picked to win the race, or 1-2. So hopefully we don't throw the commentator curse on that. But TK up in second. Give Me My Pipe continues to ride right behind him in third. TK probably struggling on those tires now. Wrathful, who's disconnected about 20 times tonight. He's got to fix that internet.
TK up 13 spots. Wrathful, despite, man, you gotta be impressed by that move from the back of the field.
Yeah, I think the move of the night has to be UFR Ardell split the middle, but yes, Wrathful from dead last. I mean, he's up in 4th, so good run from him. And UFR Rage has just made a move on Entered Caesar. So we didn't quite catch that. It's pretty back in the field. And Rage, what is he doing? He's just let Entered Caesar back by him. So I don't know if maybe there's a little controversy there, but not sure.
You know, Rage is a clean driver, man. He's pretty fair on track in a situation like that. If he maybe ran wide and picked up an illegal overtake for making that move on out of bounds, if you will, maybe let Entered Caesar by to keep things fair. So real impressed with Rage and his racecraft and how fair he is.
Yeah, definitely. And right now, TK's tires have to be heating, like just shredded, just light it up, whatever you want to call it. They have to be screaming right now. As Give Me My Pipe, this is as close as a Give Me My Pipe has been. He's going to have VRS here, and he's got a lot of VRS to spare. Can he make this move? He's not using his VRS just yet. Is he going to send it? No, he is not. So TK really struggling here at the end on those softs like we called earlier. That safety car restart did help him with cooling those tires after that spin, but still, I mean, he has to be, those things have to be degraded.
Yeah, TK 12 laps on these soft tires. He's pushing them to the limits. But it's looking like if he can keep it clean and keep it between the lines, he gets a little wide there.
So he's really feeling it as of now. Got a little bit loose there. Nice and squirrely for him, but Give Me My Pipe. Will he have an opportunity here if he gets this complex right? TK has to back out a little bit. DRS activated for Give Me My Pipe. Oh, he's gaining. Will he send it? No, he will not. He thinks better of it. TK locks up. He's really having a problem with those tires as of now.
Yeah, TK doing a great job defending here. Give Me My Pipe, though, has to make it by him and open up a 3-second gap. So I think as long as TK can keep him behind.
Excuse me, one moment, Saxman. ER10 looks to overtake, run the jewels, and he's got him. So ER10 up to 6th. And Give Me My Pipe is flying around TK here with that ERS activated and DRS activated. So that is the move done for Give Me My Pipe. He is now up in 2nd position. TK just falling off with those softs.
Yeah, if TK can keep the gap here pretty close and within 3 seconds, he'll jump them on penalties. But man, struggling on those hard tires the last couple laps. You know, you have to wonder, almost 2nd gap now since the move was made.
Yeah, we're definitely going to pay attention to that delta coming to the line here. But Sky Hot Wheels, I can't give the guy enough credit. Absolute masterclass race today. Ever since he threw on those hards, great strategy, and he's just driven away from the field. We saw it in qualifying. He got pole in that Red Bull, flying out there. The Red Bull's got wings. You know, he's about 6/10 ahead of the next guy, Test Signs, who DNF'd earlier in this race. But yes, fantastic race from him as Give Me My Pipe extends his gap almost to a second now over TK. So TK We knew that he was going to be struggling on those tires here at the end, but it definitely came true as Sky Hot Wheels rounds the final corner. Sky Hot Wheels is going to be your winner in the debut of Tier 4 in the Breakout Racing League. Sky Hot Wheels crosses the line as Red Bull. He's won. One for Red Bull. What a race. Get Me My Pipe is coming around the final corner and he's up the back straightaway, or excuse me, the front straightaway, and he is third. So TK, wow. So he just got him at the end there. So TK, I don't know why it says 43 laps on the softs. That is incorrect. So TK moves up into second. So very good race from him. Saxman, you called it out there. Wraithful finishes in fourth. Very impressive from him after DNFing, or excuse me, losing connection about 20 times. ER10 comes home in fifth. UR4 Ardell, who had penalties galore, is down in sixth. Run the Drools in seventh. Mitch comes home in eighth in that Renault. Trace Me finishes ninth. He's a ghost car for all of this race, and he comes home in ninth. So I guess that's a win. UFR Rage comes home in 10th to be your final points finisher. And entered Caesar going for a hot lap, it looks like, on those softs. He's coming around the final corner up to the start-finish line now. So, what a race, Saxman.
Yeah, a lot of action on track, a lot of good battles. I think these guys, you want to go back to the drawing board, some of them struggling with their setups, but got to give it to the guys that finished on the podium today. They, for the most part, kept it clean. You know, Sky Hot Wheels, man. Set the pace in quali and ran home all race to get away from these guys and bring home a very strong, like you said, masterclass win here at Australia.
Yeah, for sure. And as we see the drivers on the podium, the Red Bull and the Ferrari and the Williams, we would never see that in real life. Sorry about that.
In real life, Ferrari finishing there second. You know, of course, you got the Red Bull up there, and pretty impressive finish there again from Get Me My Pipe, a third in the Williams. Wrathful bringing it again home fourth for the Mercedes team, and then ER10 Motorsports in fifth for the Alfa Romeo. So strong finish overall, and these guys kept it pretty clean. Not a lot of penalties, and that was something we talked about as being a challenge.
For sure, and Entered Caesar actually got the fastest lap there at the end on these soft compounded tires. I was trying to say before my mic cut out, I gotta get a new mic. But I was trying to say that we would never see a Red Bull and a Ferrari and a Williams on the podium unless it was 2012 where Pastor Maldonado won the Spanish Grand Prix. That is besides the point, though. Sky Hot Wheels is your winner today. TK14 and Give Me My Pipe are your top three. We're going to get them in here for some driver interviews. Here, hello to all the 40 viewers on Twitch. I hope you enjoyed this race. It was a fantastic race to watch. Some good, clean battles and some not so clean battles, and like me or not, just dying in the wall. But yeah.
These podium finishers in here, and get them to answer our questions. Real curious to see what they thought about the race. You know, safety car there, actually a couple via SC, so plenty of challenges there to kind of fall down the order. TK obviously taking the hit there the most, not being able to stop when that second safety car came out.
Yeah, for sure. Saxman, if you wouldn't mind inviting those guys into the party, I'd love to talk to them before we go off the air. And actually, this is a great time to shout out the Breakout Racing League. Give me one moment. Yes, of course, we're going to get these drivers in here. TK is now in the party before we start these interviews. The Breakout Racing League has 5 tiers, and they have an F2 league and 2 leagues on PC. Tier 1 is at Saturday night at 10 p.m. Tier 2, which is the one I race in, is on Saturday night at 8 p.m. Right before this, at 7:30 p.m. on a Monday night, is Tier 3. Tier 4 was at 9:30. Well, I love my mic. It is now cut out again. But Tier 5 is now at 10 p.m. Wow, I really love this mic. This is awesome, guys. Let's just stop right there and let's get these interviews underway. So your race winner, Sky Hot Wheels, do you have a copy?
Yep, I got a copy.
All right, did you check that box in the party?
Yes, I did.
All right, well, what a masterclass race from you. Started on pole. That was a fantastic qualifying lap, by the way. You were 6/10 ahead of Test Science, who DNF'd early in the race. But, Sky, how was your race? I mean, the strategy there on putting those hard tires on right at that time was brilliant, man.
Yeah, for sure it was. I've been testing different strategies all weekend here and there, see what work, and that seemed to be the best strategies, going from soft to hards. And the very beginning of the race was very interesting. I screwed up on the start and went off track, lost 5 spots, so I already had my hands full there in the very beginning, get the places back, and got those places back, and then safety car came out, or no. I forgot. No, I pitted. That's what it was. I pitted, and then safety car came out, and all was set there. So you'll hold the lead all the way up to the end.
Yeah, especially on those safety car restarts, you seem to get a jump on everybody, on both of them. What was your strategy with that?
Well, the first safety car when I was in third, that one I screwed up a little bit on because I was in third gear exiting the corner, and I had too much throttle in. And when the throttle responded, I spun a little bit, and I was able to keep it straight, but I lost a spot to the racing point. So I had to get that position back in the very next, 2 laps, and then that went well. And then the second safety car, I remember what happened in the last safety car where I screwed up on the throttle. So I put in lower gear, make sure the throttle was still responsive, and I went up gear. And then whenever I knew that I wouldn't be able to spin out, I just forwarded it and then kept it straight from there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, great race from you. Congratulations on that win. How do you feel like your chances are at Bahrain next week?
I'm not going to say, well, it's not one of my best tracks, but I'm looking for a top 5, hopefully. I like to do the same thing I like to do here, but like I said, Bahrain is not one of my better tracks. So we'll see what happens, but hopefully I can at least get top 5, maybe podium. But we'll see.
Yeah, of course, and congratulations on that win. You drove away from the field, so awesome stuff there.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. TK, do you have a copy?
Present.
All right, man. Well, you were the fan favorite in this.
No, we lost Webster.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
No, I'm back.
Dark horse for the race, man.
I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My mind, dude, this is awful. I apologize to all the viewers at home. TK, you seem to be the fan favorite in the Twitch chat all night. How was your race? I mean, you really just drove through the field. You started at a low grid spot, but the safety car helped you out, and some good strategy calls on your end, and you found yourself up in second.
Yeah, starting off in P15, not my ideal start. I just could not get the car to hook in qualifying. I did change the front wing during qualifying, which ended up screwing me. But anyway, yeah, starting from P15, finishing second. That last safety car really screwed me because I still had a lot of life left in those mediums and wasn't planning on pitting so soon. It was a tough choice to go to hards or softs at that point, and I said, you know what, screw it. I can tire manage very well. I did. Was able to push and cut through the field pretty quick. Overall, it was a pretty good race.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, congratulations on that second. How do you feel like you're going to go at Bahrain next week?
Well, if I can keep the car on the track during qualifying, I think it'll be a lot better.
Yeah, you definitely seem to struggle there on your final flying lap here. You put it in the wall. Tell us a little bit about that real quick.
Like I said, I bumped the wing down from 4 to 3, and it seemed great throughout the whole track except for that final S-turn there, and I just kept going wide, and you get on those rumble strips, especially on that S-turn, you're losing it. So, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate for you, but great race today. I mean, I hope you do well at Bahrain, and I hope you can get that win next time out. So congratulations on your podium today, second place.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, of course. Give me my pipe. Are you in the party, and do you have a copy?
He is not in the party.
Yeah, sent him a couple invites. Doesn't look like he's going to make it in here, Webster.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately for him, but a strong finish by Get Me My Pipe, finishing P3.
Yeah, let's try and invite him and wait about a couple more seconds. I kind of want to talk to this guy. I mean, he's got a fantastic gamer tag, so why not talk to him? I mean, what a race, Sax, man. Just, you have anything to say here at the end?
No, I just and you guys go watch the stream back, but was real impressed. You guys kept it pretty clean on track, and that was one of the challenges here out of Australia, was no wing damage. You're going to work your way up from the back of the pack, and you have to keep it on the track, which you guys did a good job of with no penalties from either one of you guys. So congrats there as well.
Yeah, it was a fantastic drive on all of your guys' end, besides the non-finishers. But yes, as like I was saying before, my mic cut out about 5-6 times. The Breakout Racing League has 5 different tiers. There's one tier 1 is on Saturday night at 10 p.m. Tier 2 is at Saturday at 8 p.m. Tier 3 right before this at 7:30 p.m. on Monday. We are Tier 4. Today is Monday, and it's 9:30 p.m. Tier 5 is 10 p.m. on a Friday. F2 has not got going yet, but we are in store for some good action there. That happens on Friday at 8:30 p.m. Also, Tier 1 on PC at Friday at 10 p.m. And I'm not sure if we have a Tier 2 league on PC as of yet, but yeah, so that is the Breakout Racing League schedule. Hopefully, you guys can join us at some point. It doesn't seem like Get Me My Pipe is going to join. So that is going to be it for here, Tier 4, the debut season of Tier 4, the Breakout Racing League. Some great racing tonight. Hopefully, you guys could join us next weekend, Monday night at 9:30 p.m. This is Jonathan Webster alongside Saxman tonight for the first time. It was a pleasure, guys. Enjoy your week. Stay safe.